Okay, so this hat is perfect for my 4-year-old son. It fits my head even, but when it fits my head, it's stretched out and it loses the actual Mario shape. But that's just because I'm stretching it because I'm an adult. This is a great size for a 4, 5, or 6-year-old kid. So the size hook that I used for that to replicate it would be a 4.5 millimeter. Is good for those toddler heads. If you want to go up in size of the hat, I would definitely just recommend going up in your hook size, maybe doing a 5.5 to start, even possibly a 6. So you're going to need a 4.5 millimeter hook, an embroidery needle, and a pair of scissors. And you're going to need your red heart. I use red heart, any color, just super farmhouse, fire engine red, definitely. And then you're going to need a stark white yarn. So those are all the colors you'll need today. If you're doing a Luigi hat, you can just swip and get a like a super green for Luigi. Okay, to start, we're going to do a magic circle. You can also do the chain 2 method. I just prefer magic circle because it tightens the center hole a little bit tighter. All right, so once we have our magic circle, we're going to start with 6 single crochets inside the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, in this pattern, we're never going to slip stitch a circle closed. We're just going to work in like a seashell pattern. So we're going to start our next round, our second round. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 2 single crochet in each single crochet around to make 12. So we're just going to go ahead and start right in on counting 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. And then we move on to the next stitch. 1, 2, that was 4, 1, 2, okay, that's 5 and 6, 1, 2, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 9 and 10, 1, 2, and that is 12. So we've got 12 single crochet in our second round. Row 3 is going to be 2 single crochet in the first single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next. So it'll be 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, all the way around until you have, I'm pretty sure that makes 18. Yes, 18. And I like to use just a bit of white yarn as my stitch marker. I usually don't need a stitch marker until the 3rd row. So that's what I'm going to do, some white yarn. So we're going to go ahead and start row 3 by doing 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and then 1 single crochet. And then we're going to do 2 single crochet until 1, and then 1 single crochet. We're going to do that all the way around. I got 2 here, and 1. 2, whoops, 2, and 1. 2, and 1. 2, and then the very last one on this round should be 1 because we started on a 2 increase. So if you ended on 1, you did good. If you ended on 2, you should go back and recount.
So you should have 18 in a circle, and we can just go ahead and check now real quick. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18. Okay, round 4. Round 4 is going to be 2 single crochet in the first, 2 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then we're going to do 2 increase, and then 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then 2 increase, and then 2 in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and then an increase, a 2 single crochet increase, and then 2 in the next 2 stitches. We're just going to do that all the way around. We're almost done here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, and 2 increase, and then 1 and 1. And yes, we've ended. I forgot to move my stitch marker, but that was my first stitch right there. This was my first stitch. So I'll just pull my stitch marker out and put it back so I don't get confused on my next round. Here we go. And we've ended on 1. Okay. So you can see the circle kind of forming. We're gonna have some points to it. It's gonna be more like a hexagon in a way, I guess. So that's what you want. We're gonna be doing basically an increase. We're gonna be following this pattern where we do 2 single crochet and 1 single crochet, 1. But every round we're gonna make that to where we just did 2, and the next one will be 3, and the next one will be 4, and we're going to actually follow that all the way until like 15 stitches. So we'll be doing 2 single crochet, 15 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 15 single crochet. And so that's what's going to make this shape. You can kind of see the shape forming. It's basically this, just all the way around doing an increase, 15 until we get to 15. So let's move on to round 4. Round 5, I believe we're on actually. So 2 single crochet, 2 single crochet. I'll go ahead and move my stitch marker again into that first increase that we did. Go ahead and move that. Okay. So there's our 2. And now we're going to be doing 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then an increase. 1, 2, and then into the next 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the increase, 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. My yarn's splitting. 2. And then 1 into the next 3. 1 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And then single crochet increase. And then 1 into the next 3. After this round, I think I'm going to start pausing it after I show you what to do. Here's the increase, because it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Okay, so now we're on to the 3 single crochets. 2 and 3. And then increase one more time. One more increase. And then 3 single crochet till the end. 2 and 3. And we've ended on our stitch marker. Okay, row 6. Again, 2 single crochet, increase to start. 2 single crochet increase, and 1 single crochet into the next 4. Into the next 4, 2, 3, 4, and then the increase. 2 single crochet increase, and then into the next 4. 1 single crochet into the next 4. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the increase. Okay, increase and into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And see, we're about halfway. That's what I said. So in the next few rounds, I'll pause and then come back to you when we get to the ends of each round. But I'll definitely keep checking in with you every round. And yeah, and so as I was explaining before, so now we're doing our 2 single crochet increase, 4, 2 single crochet increase, 4, and we're going to be following this pattern where at the beginning we start with the 2 single crochet, and we're going to be following that to where it goes 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and we're actually going to be following the same pattern until we get to 15 single crochet around. And yeah, so let's go. Here's our increase. One more I'll do with you. Increase, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, increase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I didn't move my stitch marker last time again. I keep doing that to myself. But that was my increase right there, so we did end right. Okay. Row 7. 2 single crochet increase to start. I'm going to remember to move my stitch marker this time again. Boom. Okay, 2 single crochet increase, and then 5 single crochet. 3, 4, 5. Let me just check, make sure that was 5. So we've got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then 2 single crochet increase. 2 single crochet increase, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase, 2 in a row, 2 in the same stitch, and then 5. Okay. And I will be right back. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to start with the increase. 5, increase, 5, increase, 5. Okay. I'll be right back when I'm done.
We are on round 8. 2 single crochet into first, and then 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, increase. 1, 2, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then increase. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Increase. Okay. We're going to finish this to end. Okay, to end row 8, we're at our last single crochet or increase. We're at our last increase, and then 6 single crochet to end. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Row 9. We're going to do our increase, 1 and 2. Move our stitch marker to that first increase. And we're moving on to 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with an increase. Okay. Now, 7 crochet, increase, 7 crochet, increase, 7 crochet, increase to end. Okay, ending row 9 on our 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. Row 8, 10. Woohoo. Row 10. I keep getting it confused because it's 8. It's going to be 8. So row 10 is 1 increase, is our 2 increase rather. Our 2 single crochet increase. Move our stitch marker. Okay, 2 single crochet increase and 8 single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then our increase. 1 and 2. Okay. We go all the way around doing 2, 8, 2, 8 to end. Okay, we're ending row 10 on our 8 single crochets. 1, whoa, Sam, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Row 11, we start with our 2 single crochet increase. Go ahead and pop your stitch marker out. Move it. This is where I recommend that stitch marker for sure. You're going to get so lost without one. Okay, so row 11, we've done 2 single crochet and 9 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 single crochet increase, and then 9 into the next. 2, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, all the way around to end. This is what your hat should be looking like. You can see it's really starting to take the shape of the Mario hat. We're almost there. This first part, getting up to those 15 stitches, is really tedious in my opinion, especially once you get in past these 9, 10, 11, 12s. Like, you're gonna be counting stitches like for so many rounds. So I will check in with you at the end of this round. Okay, to end row 11, we're going to be doing our 9 single crochets to end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, row 12. 2 single crochet increase. And 10 single crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yep, and 2 single crochet into next. Oops, there's 2 single crochet right there, and then 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, all the way to end. 10 single crochet. Okay, to to end row 10, to end row 12, I apologize for my dyslexia. End row 12, we're going to end on 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one is 10. There's 10. Okay, on to row 13. 2 single crochet increase to start. We're going to place our stitch marker in that second, or into that first increase we did. Okay. Oop. Okay. So 2 single crochet, and we're going to work 11 single crochet into the next 11 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and our increase. Okay, so that's 11. Increase 11, increase 11, increase 11, increase 11, all the way to end. I'll be back. We're on 11. Okay, here we are ending row 13 with our 11 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. Row 14. 2 single crochets, increase, and 12 single crochet in the next 12 stitches. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Increase into next, and then 12. 12, 12, 2, 12, 2, 12, 2 to end. So we're on 12. Okay, ending row 14 on our 12 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to move my stitch marker again, but that is our 2 increases from the last round. Okay. On to row 15. Again, same pattern. 2 single crochets, increase. I am going to move my stitch marker because it's kind of annoying for both you and me if I don't move it. It's hard to count. Okay, so those are 2 single crochet increase. And then we're going on to 13 single crochet into the next 13 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 single crochet increase, and then on to 13, 2, 13, 2, 13 to end. So we're at 13 single crochet. Okay, we are ending row 15 on our 13 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, get out of here, 12, and 13 to end. Okay. Row 16. Again, we are almost done with all this counting. We have got 2 more rows left of this, okay? So row 16, we're going to do 2 single crochet increase, and we're going to do 14 in the next 14 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Single crochet increase. So 2 single crochets, and then 14, 2 single crochet, 14, 2 single crochet, 14, 14 single crochet around to end. There we go. Okay, we are ending row 16 on our 14 single crochet. Sorry guys, my cat just got up here and kind of destroyed my workspace. So now I'm trying to refocus here. Okay, so 14 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And if you've been working with me, you know I'm horrible about moving my stitch marker, but that is my 2 increase, and I just ended 14 on that. So finally, on to our last round of counting. Oh my gosh, I know you guys are over it just as much as I am. So here we go. 2 single crochet increase, 1 and 2, and I am going to put my stitch marker back into that first increase I did. Find that, mark it, mark in the funchy bunch. All right, here we go, funky bunch, here we go. All right, here we go. 15 single crochet, 15 single crochet in the next 15 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that's right, 15, that's the end. There we go. I'm just going to go back and double count that just because it is such a long row. So there's our 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? There's our 2 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What did I do wrong? Let me go back and look. Okay, so I just need to pull out 2 stitches. I double counted that 3 times. I don't quite know. I'd have to go back and rewatch my footage to see where I went wrong, but that is my increase right there. So we are, yes, at 15 single crochet with a 2 single crochet increase. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you, on this first hat that I did, by the time I got to like 15, it must have been late. I don't know if I was even counting right, but it's your last row. You're gonna make it work. It's gonna be okay. So I believe that that was a true 15. There's our double increase. Let me just go ahead and count again. So there's our 2 increase, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and yes, 15. So I personally am right on point with my increases. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do my 2 increases into the next 1 and 2, and then 15 single crochet. 15, 2 increase, 15, 2 increase, 15 to end. I will check back in with you at the very end. Okay, so we are at the end, finally at the end of row 17. So I'm going to finish my last 15 single crochet with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last stitch, 15. So if you remember, I had kind of miscounted at the beginning of that. All I did was take out 2 stitches and I was fine. So luckily that was it for me. But yeah, counting this many increases and going this big for so long, by the end of the 15th single crochet round, you're just so over counting. Like, I know how tedious this is. So don't forget, this is your front, this is your back of the pattern. So front, back. That'll make sense here in a little bit. But anyways, so for comparison, this is my 4-year-old son's hat. And you can see the plate of the hat. It's matching up to his. So we are right on point with a 4-year-old hat, or 4, 5, and 6-year-old hat. Okay, so that was the end of row 17. We are now, for the next 3 rows, we're going to be working even for 3 rows. We're not going to be doing any increases. So from row 18 to 20, we're just going to be doing 1 single crochet. And I personally just leave my stitch mark there. It helps me. I don't move it up because then I lose the first row that I even did. So me personally, I leave my stitch mark alone. And then by the end of 3 rows, I just go back and count 1, 2, 3. But either way, we're going to be working 3 rows even. And what I mean by that is we're just doing 1 single crochet around, all the way around. So I'm just working my single crochets. This you can see naturally where your increases were. So when you get to your increases, you're just going to single crochet over that. And so let me just do that for a little bit here. So I don't even need to count. This is the beauty of working even. The only time you need to count is when you get back to your, stitch mark and you've gone a couple of rounds, just in your head, a mental thing. Like, I feel like I've done 3 rounds. So I'm just going to work a few stitches here. I want to just get past this increase just to show you what I mean. So work these. If you drink wine, this is a good time to have yourself a glass of wine and put a little show on, because you won't be thinking, you'll just be stitching. So here we go. That's our increase right there. I'm literally meeting my increase, and I'm just gonna keep working right through that increase. So just 1 single crochet all the way around. Yep. You won't see that pattern leave until you get to that 3rd round. Once you get to the 3rd round, it'll start to make a bowl, and you won't see this, this 6-point shape that we have here. So yeah, just keep working your single crochets all the way around. Me personally, I will be drinking a glass of wine and watching a little bit of Hunger Games. And I will meet you guys back here after our 3 rows. So 3 rows, row 18, 19, and 20. We're just going all the way around just to make a bowl. Even out, no more increases, just even this all out. Here's my next increase. I've been talking through it. Okay, there's my next increase, and I'm just gonna, instead of increasing there, I'm just gonna keep working 1 single crochet into each stitch. And you will see that, like for me personally, it's gonna start taking its bowl shape, and it's already naturally forming this way, like up, with my hand, the way my hand bends. But by the end of it, we're going to flip it back around, because this is our top. This is the outside. But when you're working it, at least for me, when I'm working it, like I'm folding it in on itself to where it looks like the back is going to be the top, but it's not going to be that way. You're going to fold it up. So anyways, I will meet you guys back here at the end of 3 rounds, row 18, 19, and 20. We're just working a single crochet into each stitch all the way around. And I'll meet you back here. Okay. Okay, so I just completed my 3 rounds of single crochet even, and this was where this stitch marker marked my 15 single crochet increase. And so if I look at it, I can just count here, and I can just be like 1, 2, and 3. I've done 3 rounds. So I'm going to pull my stitch marker out. So, this is what I meant too. I'm going to leave my stitch marker off to the side. So my bowl here, this is actually going to be the front, like the top part of the hat. It looks better than this side. This side, it just, everyone knows you turn your work when you're working it. So you can see that I've naturally, like with my hand, kind of bent it this way. But if you want, you can either do it now, or you can wait till after some of your increase rounds, because it still hasn't quite formed its shape yet. But really, you would turn it and flip your work and start working to where it bends this way. But the piece is so big that it's really doesn't matter right this minute. But just keep in mind that for me personally, when I worked it, my bowl is bending up backwards, and I really need to flip my work. So you will feel that out on your own in your own piece. So I'm going to go ahead and add my stitch marker here, and we're going to start with row 21. So when we ended, before we did our work evens, we ended on 15 single crochet. We did an increase round with 15 single crochet. What we're going to do for the next 6 rounds is we're going to do a decrease. So we're going to start 1 loop. We're going to go into the next loop. So you have 3 yarns over your hook, and then you're going to pull through all 3 of those, and that's a decrease. And then now we're going to count 15 single crochet because that's what we ended on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So there's 15 single crochet. So we did a decrease, 15 single crochet. We're going to decrease again. So into our next stitch, we're going to go 1, 2. So now we have 3 yarns. Pull all 3 together, and that's a decrease. Now back into 15 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're going to decrease again. So we're going to pull into one, pull into the next, and bring them together. Okay. Back into 15 single crochet all the way around. And so the pattern is we're going to decrease 15 single crochet all the way around. We're going to do that for 6 rounds, but every time, so on the next round, it'll be 14. It'll be a decrease with 14, a decrease with 13, decrease with 12, decrease with 11, decrease to 10, all the way until 10, basically. And as you're really working those decrease rounds, you'll really start to see the shape of the bowl coming together. And that's where, like for me, during this round, I'm really going to try to keep my magic ring in center and just really try to keep working it the right direction because you want that to be the outside. So here we go again, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, together. Okay, so I will meet you back here at the end of this marker. Okay, we are at the end of row 21. We're entering row 22. So we just did a decrease round with 15 single crochets. And now we're going to start row 22 with a 2 single crochet decrease, a decrease. So we just did our decrease. And now we're going to do 14 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh no, I'm splitting my yarn. 4. That was 4. Okay, so decrease 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 single crochet decrease. So you pull 2 single crochets together, yarn over and pull through, and then 14 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 2 together. 1 and 2, and this will be the last one for me, and I will meet you all back here. Remember, see, you can even see I have to flip my yarn around, or your work. You got to flip your work. So even just that last row was already starting to bend back, and just as you're going around, bend it into the bowl you want it to be. So that was a decrease right there, and then 14 single crochet, decrease, 14 single crochet, decrease. Okay, I will meet you guys back here in just a moment. Okay, to end row 22, I've just ended on my 14 single crochets. We're going to start row 23 by doing 2 single crochet, decrease, 1 and 2, pull together, and now we're going to go into 13 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just double count. So, got our decrease right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, and moving on to 2 single crochet decrease. That's 2, pull through, and then 13 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. All right, 13. Okay, I will meet you here. Remember, try to keep your bowl going the direction you want it to go in. My son's hat, well, just so you know, you're going to see these little pop-outs. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. You're like, if you popped it in, it's going to be there. If you pop it in, it's going to be there. It's going to have this natural kind of shape to it, but that's part of the Mario hat, right? So you'll see that even now in your patterns. Like, you can feel the structure of it starting to, the skeleton of it rather, starting to, you could pop it in or out. So you can really mold this hat however you wanted to. I could flip this hat inside out if I really wanted to, but so you will feel it. Feel it for yourself. Okay, so 13 single crochet around, 2 decrease, 13 single crochet, 2 decrease. I will meet you back here. Okay, here we are, round 24. So again, we're going to do a decrease, 2 decreases, 1 and 2, decrease, pull together, and now we're working 12 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we're going to decrease, and you can kind of see where our decreases are lining up. So we're going to decrease 1 and 2, decrease, and then again 12 single crochet. You can see it takes its shape with my hand, but you just got to fluff it back out. So again, 12 single crochet, decrease, 12 single crochet, decrease, 12 single crochet, decrease, 12 single crochet, decrease to end, and I will meet you back here. Okay, moving on to row 25. So we're going to start with our decrease again. As you can see, I haven't even changed my stitch mark because I am a bit advanced, but at the end of the day too, you can see, like, I can see my decreases here. Like, those are all decreases right there. So, personal preference. But anyways, moving on to row 25, we're going to do, again, 2 single crochet, decrease. And now we're down to 11 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
and then the decrease, 1 and 2. And like I said, I can see my decreases. So there we go, we're lined up. Okay, 11 single crochet around. So decrease 11, decrease 11, decrease 11, decrease 11 to end. And I'll meet you back here. Okay, moving on to our final decrease row. So this is the final row of decreasing. After this, we are on the home stretch for finishing this hat. So believe it or not. So we're going to do one more decrease round. So 2 single crochet together. And then now we're on to 10 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, oh my god, this was 9, 10. We're into our decrease. Yeah, let me just double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. Onto our decrease. Decrease. Okay, so it's going to be 10, decrease, here, decrease, 10, decrease, 10, decrease, 10, decrease, 10. So we're going to do decrease and 10, decrease and 10, and this is our last and final round of decreases. I'll meet you back. Okay, so we have just completed row 26, our last decrease row of 10, and we have officially made the bucket portion of the hat. And at this point, if you had not turned, like I had mentioned before, if you haven't turned your work, if you've been working it and it's been like this direction, this was the direction we started in, that's not going to look as pretty. So I definitely recommend. I have been working it flipped, so definitely flip your work. Just take a look at it, eyeball it. For me, the magic ring is on the inside. You know, the tail of my magic ring is on the inside. So just make sure your work looks pretty. And this is the bucket. We have officially finished the bucket after that 10 single crochet decrease. So that's the bucket part. You can kind of see in the back here how it lines up. And so now we're going to be working on the strap. This part of the hat. We're going to be working these next 4 rows is going to be the strap. So here we go into our next 4 rows. So row 27. This is what we're going to do. We're going to pull our work together. Okay. So row 27, all we're doing is working even. We're not doing increases or decreases. We're just doing single crochet. However, on this one particular row, after all of your decreases, I've just finished my last 10 decreases. I did my decrease here, 10 single crochet. So what we're doing is we're working even. We're going to do single crochet all the way around, but we're going to be working the front loop only. So there's 2 loops here, you can see, and we're just going to be working this front loop. So let's not split our yarn. I got to look through my camera. Okay, so we're going to be working the front loop even. And we're just going to do 1 single crochet around, working nothing but the front loop. So I'm going to work a couple of front loops here just to show you the reason we're doing the front loop. We're doing the front loop. I don't know if you can tell here, I've done 4 stitches, but there's already a bend to it. It gives you this nice ridge on the inside that you can see here. And when I look at my finished hat, so I have a ridge all the way around. That's the beginning of the strap. And you can kind of see it on the outside too. There's like a bend in it, right? So we're going to be doing 2 ridges. The first one will be the round we're working on right now. And then the next one will be the lid of the hat. So right now we need to do front loop only. Again, we're just working 1 single crochet into each stitch. We're not increasing or decreasing, but we're only working that front loop. So you can definitely see where there's a split, and you have to split that and just work the front loop. And we're just going to do that for this one round, not any other round, just this one round all the way around. So front loop only, 1 single crochet in each stitch. And then if you look at it, you'll have that ridge. So I will meet you back here after this one round of single crochet, front loop only. Okay, we're back. I just finished row 27, the front loop only. As you can see in my pattern, there's a ridge like I was talking about. So that's it for this pattern. That's it for, not this pattern. That's it for this round. Just doing that front loop only. Okay. And so for the next round 28 through 30, we're going to be doing, so 28, 29, 30. So for the next 3 rows, we're going to be doing 1 single crochet around, even. So that's it. And that will give you, so you're just going to do 1 single crochet, both loops. This time you do want to do both loops because you want to define that ridge that you just made. So work both loops just like normal. No worries on counting anything. The only thing you need to count, actually, I should probably move my stitch marker now that I think about it. Let me look and see where I just ended. I think I just did like 3 stitches. So I'm just going to plop my stitch marker right here. Dude, my stitch marker has been down here this whole time. Because you know what? When you're filming, it's kind of easier because you're stopping every single round to film. So that's going to be my marker right there. Let's just put that as my marker because we're going even no matter what. So I could do it here or here or here or here, whatever. It's going to be even. Somewhere within the next 3 stitches, it'll be fine. You've got your ridge, and now we're doing 1 single crochet all the way around from this stitch marker 3 rounds. So we're doing round 28, 29, and 30. So again, no counting, no worrying. Like I said, drink your wine, watch your movie, and I'll meet you back here after 3 rounds. So from this marker here, 1 single crochet all the way around, 3 rounds, 28, 29, 30. I'll meet you back here. Okay, here I am at the end of row 30. I have finished the strap to my hat, and that's it. So that was our ridge that we had made, and here we are at row 30 with our strap. Okay, so now we're on to the home stretch of the lid. So what we're going to do with the lid is we want to line the lid up with this point. Like you want that center point to be center. So in order to do that, we're going to start with 6 slip stitches. So that's what we're doing. We're not doing a single crochet. We're doing a slip stitch. So in order to achieve that, we're just going to pull through, no yarn over. We're going to pull through and then keep pulling through. There we go. 1, pull through, pull through, pull through, slip stitch. 2, pull through, slip stitch. We're not yarning over, just pulling our slip stitches. 4, 5, and 6. So it was 6 slip stitches right there. Okay, next. From our slip stitches, what we're going to do is we're going to do 22 single crochet. And the reason we want to do 22, so you're going to line it up. This is going to be center. I'm sorry, I think I said that was center. That's not. This is center. You want that is going to be your front plate of the hat, right? Kind of like this here, right? So here we go. 22 single crochet. Let me check my pattern. 22 single crochet, front loop only. So here we go. Into our first 1 single crochet, that's 1,
2, 3, front loop only, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, what was I, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whew, and 22.
Okay, 22. And I should have said, you really, after this, during this round, you don't need your stitch marker, because we're working the lid. Okay, we just did the front loop only. So if you look and see, you can kind of see where my front loop lid started and kind of where it ends there. Okay, so I turned my work, but here, before we turn our work truly, we're going to chain 1 and now turn our work, right? Okay, so from here, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to work 21. So we did 22, but because we're chaining 1, you're going to skip that and you're going to do 22 single crochet, and we're not doing front loop. We're doing both loops because we, like I said before, in the first one, we want to define this lid, right? So we're going to work 21 single crochet to the end. And you'll see it when you get down here, right? You can kind of see where that ridge ends. But just work 21 single crochet, both loops, to end. Okay? I'm not even counting. I'm just going to feel it. Oh, I'm splitting my yarn though, that's for sure. Okay. Whoa, Sam. Whoa, slow down. Splitting my yarn here. Okay. So we're just going to work this. I'm going to work this with you. And you can see where, if you know, when you chain that 1 and turn, you can see the lid forming. So keep going. You can count the 21, but I'm not counting anymore. I'm just feeling it. I'm not sitting here counting, because who really wants to count all the time? It's so annoying. Just feel it. If this is the lid, you're going to be all right. Because you can kind of see it. There we go. I would say 1 more. If you're questioning it, okay, let's count it. Let's count it together. How many have I done here? So I've done, put my stitch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that was 21. See, I eyeballed it to 21. Okay. So we're going to chain 1. And we're going to turn our work. We're going to turn the whole hat. And we're going to work the same amount across. 21 even. We're not yarning over, just single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 21 across. You're not decreasing, increasing. You're just doing 21 straight across. Back to the other end. So here we go. And this time you'll see it, because there's like a lip there. Like there's no way you can miss that. So just chain that, crochet that all the way across. We're doing a lid. Can I come to the end right here? I can see it coming. I'm not even counting anymore. I'm just feeling it. This is just a regular, square in a sense, as if you were doing a blanket. Here's the very last stitch. Pop that in there. Okay, let me look at my pattern. So we did 22 front loop, 21. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more. Pattern calls for 1 more. I'm following a
handwritten pattern here. So we just did 22 front loop, chain 1, chain 1. Okay. So we're going to do that one more time to make the lid. Okay. Okay, there we are at the end. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to chain 1 again. And this time, what we're going to be doing with the lid of our hat for the next 3 rounds is we're going to be doing a decrease on each end. So we're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet together and decrease that. You're going to single crochet all the way across until the last 2, and you can eyeball that. You don't even have to count it. So I just did a decrease on the very first 2, and we're going to single crochet all the way across until the end. And then at the very end, at the very last 2, we're going to do another decrease. And we're going to do that for 3 rounds. I'm sorry, 2 rounds. So here we go. This is our first one. After this, will be another 2 rounds. If I slip my yarn, it's okay. We can work with it. Okay. So I'm kind of eyeballing it. I'm getting to the end here. And what we're going to do at the very end, I'm not counting anymore because who likes to count that much? I really don't. I really don't need to count that much. I'm just going to look. There's 1, there's 2, so I need 1 more single crochet. Okay, I'm left with 2 single crochet. I'm going to put those together. I'm going to decrease these last 2. Decrease by, there you go, together. Chain 1, turn your work, go ahead and decrease, pull that work tight, decrease, another decrease at the very beginning, decrease. Okay, so there was our decrease. Okay, single crochet again. 1, whoop, I just grabbed the front loop. Here we go. 2, 3, that's a stitch. Okay, hey, you're hiding in there. I see you. Okay, we're almost done with the main part of this hat. Okay, we're almost to the end of that. Whoop. Okay, there's the last one. And then 2 left. 1, 2, right? I'm going to 1, 2, decrease by 1 more chain, 1 more decrease. You can see the lid of the hat forming here, right? Okay, so 1 more decrease. Two together, decrease, and then there we go.
Okay, there's the last two. One more decrease. There we go. And that's the end after this decrease. That is the end. Okay. My stitch marker is way up here. Okay, there we go. It's not too far. Okay. There is basically your newsboy cap. That's what this is called, is a newsboy's cap, traditionally. So, you have just made a newsboy cap, aka Mario cap. Yes, the flaps, even on my sons, they kind of flip a little bit. So, yeah, you got to play with it a little bit. There's no wire in it. This one's not flipping as bad. It really, honestly, also depends on your tightness, too, because this one's flattening out really well, actually. So, that is our newsboy cap, officially, aka Mario cap. Next part is the emblem and the M. You can take your scissors and you can cut. And fasten off and then weave. And there we go. Okay, hi. It's the next day. I basically finished the whole hat last night. And today what we're going to be working on is the emblem and the emblem. And then we're going to sew it all together and be done with our hat. At this point, you should have weaved in that one end from the lid, and then you should have weaved in also the magic ring. But those are the only two ends you should have had to have weaved in, unless you had to split your yarn. And this is the hat all put together, the Mario hat from last night that we made together, or in this video. And now we're going to work on the emblem. So the emblem, I'm going to start with white yarn, stark white yarn. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with, so you can go back, if you really need like a breakdown of the emblem, you can go back to the beginning of this video, and it's going to be rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The exact same. So we're just increasing. So we're going to start with 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, and yeah. Yeah, of course you can, buddy. Can you give me a minute and I will? Come here, I'll go with you right now. Hang on. 1, 2, 1. Where's your glasses? I don't know. 1. Maybe I'll have to go for a walk without them. 2. No, you can't go for a walk without your glasses. 1. No, I can see without them. No, they're sunglasses. 1. But the sun is covered out as a cloud. Mom. 1. Mom.
2. Yes.
The sun is covered in the cloud.
1.
That's why I'm not going to need my sunglasses.
Okay, let me put I have to pause. Okay, so here we go. We have finished our hat and we finished our circle emblem, and now we're going to do our M. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a slip stitch, or a I'm sorry, just a little regular old stitch here. I don't really know the terminology for that, but anyways, here we go. One, and we're going to chain 20. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we have 20 chain. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet in the first 5 stitches. I personally like to grab through both loops, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 single crochet. Okay, and then 5. So 5 single crochet in the first 5 stitches to base. Okay, get some slack here. All right, in the next stitch we're going to do 4. So in this one stitch right here, we're going to do 4 single crochet, and that's going to make a curve. So we're going to find both of our hooks, both of our yarns. There we go. We're just doing a single crochet. So 1, same stitch, 2, 2, same stitch, 3, 3, and same stitch, 4. Okay, so you can kind of see the first curve forming. Okay, next we're going to do 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch 1 single crochet. Next, we're going to do a 3-stitch decrease, and this is going to form our center. So you can kind of see the M taking shape. We're going to do a decrease here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, it's hard because this is a base chain, but you're going to find your 2 loops, yarn over, pull through. Okay, next loop, yarn over, pull through, keep it going. You've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Yarn over, pull through, and you have 4. You should have 4 yarns on your hook. That's a 3-stitch decrease, and you're going to pull through all of those. Oops, kind of missing one. There we go. Pull through all of those. All right, that's a decrease. Next, we're going to, again, from the other side, we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet into the next, 1 single crochet into the next. Okay, you kind of see your M forming here a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 single crochets like we did from over here into the same space. So we're going to do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then what we should have is 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. I'm going to end on 4 because I did not chain an extra one. So if you are either extra a chain or missing a chain, that's okay. It really is. That happened on my first pattern too. It's so tedious, but go ahead and actually, oh, don't make the same mistake I made. Cut you a long tail for sewing. And go ahead and just pull that through, and we can still mold the M to how we want it to look. So even missing that one chain. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that through, fasten it off, and then let's take a look at our M. So we should have like the formation of an M here, right? Oh my God, that looks so cute. Like we can make that work. Even if it's missing one chain, like what I did, or if you have an extra chain, like you can definitely make it like, I mean, this pattern is so moldable. Like you could scrunch that in or stretch it out. Like it's going to be okay if you have an extra chain or less than a chain, because that's what happened to me. But what you really want is those, you know, those 4 increases that decrease and those 4 increases. So that's basically what the pattern is 5 single crochet, 4, 2, decrease, 2, 4, and then 5. So yeah, that's gonna look so cute. Oh my God. Okay, so we're getting to the point of putting it all together. Okay, guys. So, I just wanted to explain one more thing for you before. I'm not going to actually construct the whole hat with you just for storage and film space, but I just want to explain something to you. You're at the part now of constructing your hat. So what you're going to want to do as a note to self is you've given yourself a long tail. You're going to want to put your M, you're going to want to embroidery that M onto the circle emblem first, and then after that you're going to want to put the M, just, you know, embroidery that into the middle. So I just wanted to explain that to you, and that is your Mario hat essentially. So once you embroidery that M, first the M, then the circle onto the hat, and then you're done and you have a Mario hat. Isn't that awesome?